Hello! Thank you for tuning in to Check In Time with Dr. Alexa Sorden. I want to share some important information with you about the New York State exam. In this video, I will show you how to access the practice test. It's very, very important that you help your child invest time in the practice test from now all the way till April 30th. On Wednesday, April 30th, students will take the New York State ELA exam. It is a 2-day exam. Okay, so please pay close attention to what I'm about to show you because I need your help at home. All right, so here we are. I Googled New York State practice test. At this time, students in third grade are taking a paper pencil test. So all my third graders for ELA and Math will take a paper pencil test. If you were to click this link, it would show you examples of the previously released questions. You could see here it says past grade 3 to 8 tests. This is public knowledge. It's always available to you. But I want to go back because I really want to make this video for my 4, 5, and 6th grade families because your child is taking the test online. So I'm going to repeat that one more time. My third graders, they're taking a paper pencil test this year. So this school year, my third graders will take a paper pencil test. However, my students in grades 4, 5, and 6, they are taking the computer-based test. So this test will be taken online. All right, so in this section, the New York State Education Department put this resource available for families to practice at home. The goal is for your child to get very used to navigating the system. So you come over where it says select question sampler. And we're going to click ELA. I'm going to click grade 4. And then for the ELA exam, I have sampler 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I have the ELA response box sampler. This is where students type in their responses to a question prompt. The samplers are multiple choice. I want to take you to a sampler because I want to show you what it looks like when your child is taking the test online. As soon as I click it, you see take it online, start the test. The answer key is available. If you would like to have the answer key with you so that you could check your child's response, awesome. But this is more about your child feeling very comfortable navigating the online tool. So I'm going to start the test. Then I see that it says select accommodations. This is available for students with an IEP or a student that has a 504 for testing. Now it's explaining the directions to me. It's letting me know that this means is online, this means is offline. It's letting me know that these are the navigation buttons for me to go forward or to go back. So this is next or previous. It's now showing me that it could be a split screen, the text here, the questions on the right. And then this is my favorite part. And this is the part that I want your child to really play around with because I need them to find their comfort level. This is the test tools. So here they can zoom in and out. They can bookmark a question that they want to return to. So for example, let's say I'm answering the question and I'm like, oh man, I don't know the answer yet. Not a problem. Don't waste a whole bunch of time on that one question. Bookmark it. Answer the ones you know and then go back. The reason the bookmark is there is so that your child doesn't forget and leave that question blank. We already know that here you can make a note. So they can make a note to any question or any notes that they want to take while they're reading. Then you have more test tools: color choices, answer eliminator, highlighter, line reader. I'm now going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to start the test. So what I just showed you is at the very bottom right here. So we have the option of zoom. We have the option of zoom out, zoom in. So if I want to zoom in, because I'm a better reader if it's really up close, I'm not distracted by all the words, I can do that. If I need to bookmark, information, I can. So I want to bookmark. I'm going to bookmark it. Well, I actually selected that. But I want to bookmark a page. I want to write a note. This text is mostly about, let's argue that I want to write a note. Color choices. I really like this one a lot. So let's just say your child is like, oh, I read so much better if I have a yellow background. Well, then click it. Let your child know this is not about your favorite color. This is about which color background allows you to access the text more. I personally love a black background. So if I just feel like it's less distracting, the words pop out more to me, but that's my personal preference. But that may not be your child. This is an option. They could also leave it as is. Okay? Then we have a highlighter. What we want them to do is to highlight key details in the text. The key details are the details that will help you answer the question. Please note, they're always going to ask you, what is the main idea of this text? What is the central idea? What is this text mostly about? That question is always going to come up. I already see the text title says Fabulous Fathers. So now it's like, wait, who are these fathers? Oftentimes, the main idea is going to come up in the first paragraph and the last. Fathers come in all shapes and sizes. In the animal kingdom, fathers have some fascinating and strange ways of helping their young. Some animal dads protect their babies. Some provide food. Some teach survival skills. So I'm already knowing, oh, is this about fathers in the animal kingdom and the role they play and how they help their young children? Is this what makes them fabulous fathers? I can highlight that information. So now, on this side, I would like to show you what it looks like to use the answer eliminator. At school, we teach our students to implement the process of elimination, right? So we want you to go through the elimination process where you have 4 choices. There's always 2 that you're like, nah, this is definitely not the answer. So you eliminate those 2. For argument's sake, let's say we reviewed this and now I want to eliminate 2 answers. So I'm like, oh, I definitely know it wasn't A. I definitely know it wasn't B. Now I'm left with B. I definitely know it wasn't A and I definitely know it wasn't C. Now I got a 50-50 chance that I could get this answer correct because I limit the 2 obvious no's. There's always 2 obvious no's. Now I got to navigate what's the answer? And I got to make sure that the evidence in the text supports one more than the other. So before I make my answer choice, I need to click back my answer eliminator. And then let's argue that I'm going to pick B. Now I know that was my answer choice. Let's say I change my mind. And I'm like, oh no, wait. Just go back and click it. All right. So we use the answer eliminator. We use the highlighter to help us identify important information. We can change the background. And then there's this thing called the line reader. If this is something that your child wants to use to block out the text so they're not distracted, they can. And they could use the line reader to help them. You could stretch it out. Like just stay within that section. They could also do it by line if they want to. I would play with this a little more. See, you grab it right here on the side where you see the green. They could stretch it out. So it's right here. I meant the gray. Right here, that's where you would stretch it out. So this is another tool they can use. It's all about how they best perform, not what we think. So that's why I want them to get comfortable going through each tool so that as they read, they're focused. So let's just argue they don't want to use it. Remember, you still have the zoom feature if they want that instead of the line reader. And they got the highlighter, all right, as they're reading. So I modeled using that for you. And I'm going to go back to show you that then you can practice math. Okay, so it's going to be the same flow for math. The only thing I want to remind you that only grade 5 and 8 take the science test. So students in grade 5 take 3 exams. They're going to take the ELA, Math, and Science. Students in grade 5. Students in grade 4 and 6 will only take the ELA and Math online. And students in grade 3 will take the paper pencil exam. All right, friends, I hope that this was useful. I'm asking you to please have your child practice every night. As a reminder, the New York State ELA exam is April 30th and May 1st. April 30th and May 1st. And the math exam is May 7th and May 8th. May 7th and 8th. And the science test for 5th grade is May 14th. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.